title of this video, you know exactly why I'm here talking to you right now. Right, Ellie, come on, one word. What one word would you use to describe how you're feeling right now?
Intrigued.
It's better than nothing. I don't want to dwell on this for too long. I have other things I need to be doing, but I managed to find myself an hour and 4 minutes to spend some time watching the new episode of Doctor Who, and obviously I'm trying to get this video out as soon as possible to maximise on all the people who are going to be hopefully looking for a kind of reaction video on YouTube. So I'm gonna try my best and talk about it. And let's just say Ellie says intrigued, I say excited, and I'm overwhelmed. Really, it's a lot better than I thought it would be. Brief bit of history: when it was announced that Jodie was going to be the new Doctor, and the fact that when Chris Chibnall wanted to cast a new Doctor, he just wanted a woman to do it. I was really worried that this was going to be a massive plot point. Well, not a plot point, but I felt that, like when Bill was announced as the new companion, it seemed semi-forced to have her sexuality mentioned in episodes. However, in this episode, it was literally, I used to be a man. And there was nothing about women. There was one thing that happened towards the end of the episode on the top of a crane, something like part of what Jodie was saying. It was kind of a bit like edging on, yeah, I've changed now, decided to change into a woman, that kind of line, but it was still fantastic. Obviously, I think most people were not worried, but cautiously approaching this as if it might be a big deal. But when the reviews came out, the early press reviews, it seemed that it wasn't a big deal. So I was really looking forward to this and hoping that it wouldn't dwell on that fact too much. And well, it didn't. I don't really want to spoil the episode. That's the thing. I want to try and find a fine line where I can kind of say there may be spoilers ahead, but they're probably, I'm going to try and remove them. I'm just talking a very broad sense about the episode. So I think the whole gist of this series is going to be, it's completely different episodes. They're completely standalone from each other. They don't really link up. Well, they link up in terms of the character arcs and stuff, but it's not like there's an overarching plot. And that's nice. But the thing is, you can tell that from watching this episode that it is kind of a disposable antagonist that they're using to build the character. But you kind of had that with everyone, really. It reminded me very much of Prisoner Zero in the 11th Hour. I feel like Jodie's Doctor really reminds me of Matt Smith's in that she's just a bit goofy, talks a lot, says some weird stuff. One thing I can say is about how Jodie talks. I think for the most part she does a good job. Sometimes some of her lines fell a bit flat, but I guess that's going to be the case with anyone in a new role where they have to be this charismatic and energetic character. But for the most part, I thought she did a really good job, and the story was compelling enough to get emotionally invested in. And I loved the way that they introduced the characters. I thought it worked well together. The whole family dynamic, and it was just good. I can't like explain too much about it, but it was just good. Another thing that was good was the music, and obviously I was really worried that when Maury Gold was leaving, that we'd be losing all of this great, basically this massive library of themes that you can go back to and use. And obviously that is the case. When you watch this episode, there aren't any familiar songs because you've got a whole new composer in, but obviously you get you can hear when something's going to be sticking around for a while. And there's a few songs or pieces that were used that you can just tell they were written specifically for Jodie, and they're going to be coming up all of the time. And over time, you're going to learn how the tune goes, and you're going to be like sing it in your head. I love listening back to old Doctor Who themes, not just the title themes, but I mean the character themes. And so I'm hoping this will be quite a big part of this, that they're memorable. On the line of music, oh my god, they're using an old-sounding Who theme, which is amazing. I was worried it was going to be really different, like modern and minimalist, but in this case it's old and minimalist, very similar to the old Who themes from a while back. And I will miss the very energetic and dramatic intros that we've seen from Tenant, like Tenant season 4, quite rocky all the way through to the end of Capaldi. But I love it, and I've been messaging Jack, who's a massive Doctor Who fan just like me, and one of the first things he said was how amazing the new theme is, and I'm very happy. I'm not sure about what's in, because you only heard the theme at the end of the episode, not at the start, so I'm not sure how the intro sequence is going to be. But if it's similar to what was in the background of the credits, then it might be quite simple and quite easy, quite nice, and it might be better that way. Be more like a Netflix kind of intro where it doesn't reveal too much. It's just one thing. There's not too much going on, so all you need to do is listen to the music and it drags you into it. Overall, I don't want to touch on characters too much because I don't want to reveal anything. I thought the characters were really, really compelling, really good, very well acted. I was particularly impressed by Bradley Walsh. Obviously, I know that Bradley has a background in acting, but I think just seeing him on TV as himself, it kind of it's a distraction, and it makes you think he's not going to be a good actor, but he is. And especially towards the end, there are a few scenes where he seems good, but he's a comic relief, which is quite interesting. He's quite an emotionally diverse character, but as a comic relief, it's quite refreshing in that aspect. Everyone else, great job. I don't really want to talk about actors. I thought it was quite nice that in the credits they reveal all of the main actors who are going to be taking part in this series, and that was quite nice. I was surprised to see Lee Mack. I can't remember if I actually knew that or not. I might have done, but that's pretty cool to see him. It will be cool to see him in the future. So yeah, it was just good. But now I want to go on to my favourite thing. My favourite thing is the way it's filmed. The cinematography was insane, right? This was just so good. When Series 10 came out and the trailers aired for Season 10 even, I could tell that they'd already, they'd put some time into upgrading how everything looked, and how well filmed and smooth all these transitions, how much money they're putting into making it look good, not just run good and have good scripts, but the look of it as well. And oh my god, some of the shots in this series, particularly I got it right at the start with the scenes introducing the characters. That's where I felt the most drawn in with the cinematography, but then also I found the CGI was pretty good, and just use of practical effects in some of the, I'm going to say it, spoilers, crane scenes. I thought they were fantastic, and the whole building of you were able to tell they were a great height, even if they weren't in real life, and it was cool. I don't want to spoil too much, but I already am. But yeah, I'm just really happy. As you can tell, I'm smiling. I've been pleasantly surprised. I knew it was going to be good. I didn't know it was going to be that good. I was worried for a brief period about it being a woman. I literally don't give a shit now. She's just the Doctor, and that's all that matters. So yeah, I'm going to probably be doing this every single week for every episode. I might get Ellie to join me if she wants. She's currently lying in bed. I think she's hungry. I'll probably have to wrap this up soon. But yeah, I want to be doing this because I'm doing my football videos. I want to be doing some gaming stuff, but Doctor Who, man, it's just what I'm passionate about, and I want to be doing more of that. Maybe some other TV shows as well. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here. Let me know what you guys thought of the first episode in the comments down below. If you enjoyed my opinions, leave a like, dislike, maybe not. If you don't agree with me, I'd rather you comment down below what you agreed/disagreed with. And if you want to see a review every single week on Doctor Who, then make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week for I can't remember what the episode's actually called, but oh well, we'll deal with that when we come round to it. So thank you guys for watching, and see you soon. Bye.